Okay. Yes. So I guess we are live now, and I welcome welcome to our stream. Can we just do live at the same time? And do both softwares. I think there has to be a panel. Just wait. We are just doing. Okay, this is for the Twitch, and currently we're doing live into a new YouTube channel. Then it sucks, so switching to Houdini. Yep. Then it sucks, so switching to Houdini. Yep. Then it sucks, so switching. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So it's going great. So first, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Let's just do the typing first. One line without all particles. Just one thing how it's going. Good. So and increase is also my cat. No and no. If life developed current all level well again follow the and the real. Okay, we're not so fast. Okay, that's totally okay. We just wanted to check our stream. Welcome to our stream. Can we just do stream? My cat. No and no. Okay, so this is how it goes. Actually, the I can understand we don't have any. Okay, okay, we have one. Yeah, actually, this is a maybe maybe not. So let's just see what we do here. Okay, so if you're here on the selection, so what we actually did, this is kind of like let's give it a flat shape. This is what we're doing so far. Transform did an attributability, so we don't have any UV maps. Because if you go to here, we actually have UV. No, we don't have. Actually, we need to unpack, so we can just remove it. Because we actually don't have any parameters. And we group that, this will come handy when we are going to do some access stuff. So yeah, then we have a sphere. This sphere will have a velocity to point towards our outside. Okay. So the velocity is going over here. Then we transform it, make it a big, also adding some animation to actually fire to the ground. So the animation looks kind of tough. We actually explained below that if we just add a time offset or maybe a time shift node. But let's see if we come here and do a by time. So if I come over here and check what the time is, I don't know, there is some kind of expression. This is by time and this is by frame number. Okay, so let me just see the expression real quick. Can we just Okay, now expression, edit expression. $f plus, okay, this is, okay, plus 2, apply, play. Now, it starts from the plus 1, so actually we're just making it quite, uh, actually we're just offsetting the value of the position vector. We don't need it many right now, so we'll add a point velocity and then a pop network. So now, as we can see, let's just add that. We can see that we are spraying some points. Okay, these points that we're spraying will actually tells us where we are going. Then we are adding in add, copy. Let's let's just tell you what's happening over here. This is what. Oh my goodness, there's so much background noise. I can tell. Then it's it starts from the plus 1, so actually we're just making it quite uh actually we're just offsetting the value, and this is by frame number. Okay, so let me just see the expression real quick. Okay, I still think that okay, so I don't think so. How many? Okay, why I called offline? Docs menu. Oh shit. That no 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 no. Shit. We have a control panel. Refresh. Okay, this is a live from you. Warning. The stream parameter is lower than the recommended recovery left command. You need to use a bit of and how actually we can do it. Uh, constant because is lower than the recommended. Oh, indeed. Is there any way to toggle that? Is there any way? Okay. Is that it? 6,000. Okay. No. Still we are getting 6800. Can I do that? Oh, 6800. Okay. Now it should be removed from here. Oh, hell no. God. I guess we'll remove 2660. Is that it? Like, no, 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 no. Let's just do this. Okay, I don't care. Just get out. Get out. Maybe if we. Okay, streaming software connected. Alright, so the large network, let's just off Okay, so I guess this is the pyro. Okay, this is the point velocity, and I get I just need to disable all of these. Say, okay, let's just not disable, and in the copy name, let's just okay. So actually, what we're doing right now is we're adding some points. We are adding a pop network, and this is the collision, and the collision is coming from this soft path that we have it earlier. After that, we are detecting some behavior and then making a group of interactive points. So after then, we're using a promote attribute because if we were to go into spreadsheet, as you can see here, we don't actually have a point attribute that we created earlier. We created a point attribute as called a neo. Actually, this is the Instagram username. Okay, so this is what we have, and this is a unique ID of each attribute that we created this earlier. If I go over to geometric spreadsheet and primitives, you can actually see we have all the points, which is 39, because we make 40 copies, and the index starts from 0, that's why it's showing 39 here. And that's it. And then this is where the interaction actually split out. We set split the points, and we added a point velocity, and here, as you can see, we added a noise attribute. This attribute actually makes okay, let's show. If I go over to here, if I were to emit some volume from this source, what happens is it will be a constant value, so it is constantly going in the upper direction. That's actually what we don't need. So we made a noise factor, as you can see here. Also in the attribute box over here, um, this is another. Okay, yeah, let's just stop. So this is the spray path pattern, and here you couldn't actually see the displacement. So the displacement value can be seen and can be forced like that. Right now I was using a little too much value, which is actually what we don't need. Okay, we do not need to pray like that. This much is far enough what we could expect. So if I go over to the Vox network again and simulate the particle setup, now it's much better. Also, to make them to make the lifespan of the particles a little, so I just added to into the light attribute. I think the most of the part we're done. We don't need any other stuff to do. Um, so now we can just add some volume. So we added a parallel, and then we added density, temperature, and velocity. Density here, temperature, and velocity. And after that, we added a power solver. This power solver actually, uh, this one is often in use. Maybe we can just delete that. Wait, this one, yeah. So this one is no use, and we need this one. So let's just bake the simulation. What we have now? We have a actually good like actually good require simulation that we might need. There is one issue. It's not so random and just going like in a forward direction. We don't need that. So this is work. Okay, and then let's just go to gas dissipate. I think this is for the lower pressure. I think this is not this one. Maybe yeah, this is the one. Which one is that? Get reduce. Okay, let's just bake it. Okay. Mm, Still doesn't quite actually form. Let's make it again. Yeah. Now as you can see, when we are doing this, and actually the sorting field, actually we can add dissipation, temperature, flame, disturbance. Now actually now we have some disturbance happen. It's not so linear. It's perfect. That's actually like we want. So if we were to head over, okay, we didn't add it yet, the simulation setup for the emitter. There is some reason. I can just tell you. Let's just use a merge and see how it actually looks. So this is quite a really thing. You have to make sure that the first input will be always into the first place, like that. And as you can see, as we can see, we have a fatal report and we are just crashing. This is the first crash of the stream, so never mind. Uh, shit. We we got a crash. Oh my god. Shit. Never mind. This is the first crash actually. Blender could have crashed 1,000 times yet if we were to use Blender. If you have a viewer watching, I don't know, 19 seconds. Let me just see the expression real quick. So let's just use a merge and see how it actually looks. So this is quite a really thing. You have to make sure that the first input will be always into the first place, like that. And as you can see, as we can see, we have a fatal report and we are just crashing. This is the first crash of the stream, so never mind. Uh, shit. We, never mind. Let's get back. Okay, this time I'll make sure I do. Uh, to actually limit. Okay, let's get some time to prepare. We can actually perform the monitoring. We don't need, so we can stop. Okay, so we're not adding image right now. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's which one? Output these. Okay. The quality might not look so good, and there are so many cases, so that's it. Okay, let's watch this. This is our environment, and if we can shift this to me, let's just shift. Oh, it looks pretty cool. And these are the boxes that is. So basically, I need to merge this one and it's this one. This is what the collision is at. Now I check, yeah, it's working just fine. So this is what we have. We can just visualize it better. But as you can see, let's just take this. Let me just merge one more thing. Make it save first. Hopefully it didn't crash. Yeah, now as we can see, it actually makes a good advection like that. Okay, this part is only for the collision. That's why you didn't see emitting particles. But for now, we haven't merged it. But actually, it looks pretty good. You can still see particles. Okay, this is for the another part. Let's just break that down. Okay. Now we have to make exclamation of this. And also this so right now we actually splitting the groups into two. This is for the interactive point and this is for non-interactive point. And now if I were to check the simulation, it's actually pretty good. Now, oh no, we're not going into 240 frames. Yeah. So let's just now add these. So we'll start first for the aerosols. And we need three attributes. First for the density, second for the temperature, and third for the velocity that we have like here. So we have age attribute. Actually, this is for the starting point, and this is the ending point. We might need it in the future, but not for now. And we actually have a velocity attribute, so we can see the velocity, and we can actually check the velocity part here too. But let's say we don't need. After getting these attributes, maybe add a volume vectorization. MSP, increase the voxel size. Okay, let's just make Gaussian. Yeah, this is actually what we need. Okay, we didn't add it. We actually have to initialize the attributes that we defined earlier. Let's say velocity. These are the three attributes that we have. Okay. There is something wrong actually. Yeah, I don't know. There's something. What is happening? Okay, we need to close this screen. We'll be right back after after a bit.